Good evening and welcome to Golden Lion Stadium. It is time, folks, for Golden Lion football. As we come to you live on KUAP 89.7 FM, tape delayed on UAPB television sports this evening. It is our first SWAC matchup here for the Golden Lions at home as UAPB takes on the Tigers of Texas Southern. They've made the journey from Houston, Texas, and we are moments away from kickoff. I'm Tim Stubbs, glad to be with you once again there this evening. Golden Lions in their home black and gold jerseys with the white bottoms. Texas Southern comes in with their road whites and the maroon bottoms and the maroon and white helmets. UAPB is going to kick it off to start the game as the band makes their way into the crowd. Overcast skies. It was a little bit of light rain earlier, but so far has stayed away. Thankfully, the lights are just now coming on here at the stadium as we are set for the opening kickoff here in the SWAC opener at UAPB as they take on Texas Southern. Kicking it deep and watching it go out of the back of the end zone was Austin Watts, the deep man returning for Texas Southern. It's going to be a touchback, and that's how we will start the ball game. Good kickoff that time for the Golden Lions. Jamie Gillian, freshman kicker this year. The punter and freshman new for the Golden Lions this year. Matthew Guth will be doing the punting duties, and Gillian will be doing kickoffs, special teams, the extra points, and field goals. So we are underway here. 1st and 10 for Texas Southern. First play from scrimmage coming up right now. Jonathan Bowen, a 6'3", 200-pound junior from Houston, starting at quarterback, and we got flags already. Flags on the play. Wait and see what our officials got. Looked like maybe a false start. And maybe offsides. Check that. So offsides on the Golden Lions. Going to bump it up 5. Make it 1st and 5 as we will now have our first play from scrimmage. Tigers will operate from their own 30. Just underway. Matter of fact, not 1 second has gone off the clock as there was an opening touchback on the kickoff. And then a penalty on the first snap. It's going to be a stretch play right. And Willie Duncan III, an outstanding tackle. About a gain of 2 or 3. But a great tackle in space there by Willie Duncan III, who had a big ball game a week ago against the Tigers of Morehouse. UAPB won that one in a thrilling 3-overtime battle, 29-27. So a game, we'll call it a gain of 3, 2nd down and 2 coming up here for the Tigers. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set for Texas Southern. Low snap. They will hand off a little bit of space. He's got the first down, just enough, a gain of 4 as he cut it back to the left side. That time on the tackle for the Golden Lions, Kyle Walker, senior from Blytheville, Arkansas. A gain of 4. Starting at running back for the Tigers is Darrell Robinson, 5'10", 210-pound junior from Macon, Mississippi. Bowen, the redshirt junior at quarterback. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Looks right, pressure up the middle. They set up a screen, but incomplete as he tried to slip it to his running back, Darrell Robinson. Too much pressure by Timber right up the middle. Along with Timber getting great pressure was Kevin Carter. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 as they had a nice screen set up on the left side. But the Golden Lions got great pressure. A little too quick that time for the quarterback, Bowen, and he overthrew his running back, Robinson. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers from their own 37. Just underway, 13:54 to play. Opening quarter, opening drive of the game, no score. Going to throw it over the middle, deep, caught at the Golden Lion 40-yard line, and it is hauled in by Larry Clark III. 6-foot wide receiver. He's a junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Made a fantastic post catch over the middle for a big first down for the Tigers, and they're in UAPB territory for the first time here. They'll hurry up to the line of scrimmage, try to pick up the tempo early on. Just a 2-receiver set to the right. Now receiver in motion from left to right. One back set, going to hand it off to Robinson. Got some running room. And Duncan, the third, brings him down at the 32, but not before a gain of 9. It was Mitchell, the cornerback for the Golden Lions, first one to slow him down a bit. And then Willie Duncan came in to bring him down, but a gain of 9, second down at 1. So Robinson will take the pitch here. Running room right, cuts it back left, big hit. He's at the 30 to the just inside the 30. It's enough for a Tiger first down. And that'll move the chains just inside the UAPB 30-yard line. So Texas Southern opening drive of the ball game here. Off to a good start are the Tigers. Jonathan Bowen, the quarterback, goes under center. Now he'll back up to a semi-shotgun formation. Robinson just to his right. They're going to throw it. Plenty of time over the middle. Got a man tipped. Almost picked off. Could have been picked off. Reggie Rayford had a hand on it. He and Rucker both. The ball was thrown high. He had an open receiver. He was trying to hook up with Larry Clark again. And then it went off the fingertips of Rayford and Rucker at about the 5-yard line. UAPB just misses an interception. But good ball awareness there by the secondary for the Golden Lions. Both Rucker and Rayford both have interceptions early on in the season here. Rayford had one last game. Rucker had one in the first game against South Carolina State, already a timeout. We will keep it here. Timeout on the field called by Texas Southern. If you're just joining us, Tim Stubbs here at Golden Lion Stadium for Golden Lion football. Once again, glad to be with you. With 12:53 to play here in the opening drive of the ball game, it is no score. UAPB hosting Texas Southern. Texas Southern is driving, however, here in their opening possession. They're at the Golden Lion 29-yard line, and they'll have a second down and 10 when we resume play. Well, the Ocean of Soul, the popular marching band for Texas Southern, has made the long trip, so Battle of the Bands will be on for sure. Of course, the M4 set to do battle as always. Should be a fantastic halftime show, so stay tuned for that. Both teams back on the field, and we're ready to resume play here on second down and 10. The Tigers at the Golden Lion 29. No score early first quarter here. Bowen in the shotgun. Now receiver from right to left in motion, a little end around. Takes the handoff, does the receiver. He was looking to throw it. Now he's flushed out, and he's going to have to eat it. And he's going to be driven hard out of bounds into the UAPB sideline by Timber. And Timber came, and he got to him quickly and took him down for a loss of 4 on the play. Or check that would be Walker, Kyle Walker, the senior from Blytheville, and he's already been in on 3 plays, but that was a fantastic play. Going to bring up third down and 14 here. From the Golden Lion 33. One back set, 4 receivers. Going to throw it. Bowen under pressure. He's going to be dropped. He is sacked. Sacked back at the 42-yard line. That is Joshua Smith, senior from Birmingham, Alabama. Comes up large with a big quarterback sack, and the Golden Lions going to force the Tigers to punt. So on 3rd and 14, senior defensive lineman, 6'1", 290, senior from Birmingham. Joshua Smith comes up with a big sack. Patrick Rowland and Mitchell back deep for the Golden Lions. Texas Southern going to punt it away at midfield. They get it off, end over end, almost like a kickoff, and it's going to roll into the end zone, I believe, for a touchback, and it does, barely. So the Golden Lions hold after it was 2nd down and 10. Tigers had the ball down at the 29 of UAPB. Back-to-back losses on plays, a 4-yard loss on a little wide receiver end around / halfback pass, but it was going to be a wide receiver pass. That resulted in a loss of 4. Next play, Joshua Smith was able to sack the Texas Southern quarterback, Jonathan Bowen, for a big loss and forcing the Tigers to have to punt it after they were at the Golden Line 29. So UAPB will take over 1st and 10 here at their own 20. Willie Young in motion, handoff. Going to get it outside to the 25-yard line, a gain of about 5 there, as they were able to get it to Brian Hanley, the senior running back from Monticello, Arkansas. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Got to get Hanley going. He had some big games a year ago, and he had a monster game at Texas Southern, which UAPB won in thrilling fashion a year ago on Texas Southern's homecoming. Terrell takes the snap, handoff, and it's Hanley. Big hole, 35-40, right sideline, lowers his shoulder, a little ground and pound, and he's up to the 47. Big 1st down run for Brian Hanley, the senior from Monticello, getting it going early here. Play started left. He cut it back to the middle of the field and turned it up the right sideline. And a gain of about 21 there. Pistol snap's going to go to Hanley straight ahead, not a whole lot. Up to about the 47, gain of 1. 10:27 and counting. 1st quarter, no score. Under the lights here at Golden Lion Stadium. Overcast afternoon. Saw some light rain. Supposed to be a little bit of a front moving through and cooling things off a bit. Golden Lion set to take the snap on 2nd and 9, handoff, and it's going to be Hanley again, straight ahead, lowers his shoulder and picks up a couple close to midfield. They'll spot him just shy of the 50, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 6 or 7 here. Hanley will check out of the ball game. Draylon Willis comes in for the first time, and the freshman running back from Dalloway, Keyshawn Williams, started the run on the field, and they pulled him back. Williams had a touchdown. They got UAPB on the board a week ago and almost scored in overtime on another run, but you can see he's going to be a good one. Willie Young in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap. Marcus Terrell takes it, throws it. Diving catch, and it is caught just shy of the 1st down by Willie Young. He had to come back to it at the Texas Southern 46. They need to get to the 44-yard line for a first. UAPB's thinking about going for it here, and they are going to go for it. It's going to be 4th down and 2 from the TSU 46 with 8:52 to play here in the 1st quarter. Play clock is down to 8 here. They're going to have to hurry. They will call a timeout. Play clock was winding down, and you wonder now after second thoughts if Monty Coleman is going to punt this football or if he's just going to try to rally his troops here and go for it on 4th down. UAPB, you can see they're trying to start fast. They want to get some momentum started early. As the Golden Lions have struggled to score early, they've yet to score in the 1st half this season. Against South Carolina State, they scored in the 3rd quarter, but fell behind 21-0. A week ago against Morehouse, it was 0-0 going into the 4th quarter before Keyshawn Williams scored it from 15 yards out. And that's all UAPB got until overtime. before they end up winning it 29-27. Well, the Golden Lions will go for it here. They'll be faced with a 4th down and 2. At the Tiger 46, they need to get to the 44. One receiver wide left is Willie Young. 2 backs in the backfield. Marcus Terrell lined up in the shotgun. Now Willis they'll fake the handoff to Willis, and it's going to be Marcus Terrell straight ahead behind the big center, and it appears to be enough for a first. And it is. Got just enough. He needed 2 yards. He got about 2.5. So they lined up Willis just to the left of Terrell in the shotgun, along with the fullback, Nicholas Woodfork, sophomore at Dalloway High School. And Woodfork got a big touchdown in overtime a week ago on a similar play. Kyle Coleman in motion. They fake the handoff to Willis over the middle, and it is Coleman. He's got it at the 30. Lowers his shoulder, runs over a would-be tackler, and down to the TSU 24-yard line, and a big first down for the Golden Lions. Kyle Coleman showing what he can do. Of course, he played linebacker for 3 seasons at Arkansas State. Well-decorated quarterback at Wasson Chapel. Played linebacker for 3 years, transferred here, and now he is a receiving tight end. Handoff Willis, short gain to the 22, a gain of just a couple. But a very versatile player is Kyle Coleman. He's switched to offense for the first time since high school. His 10th grade here at Wasson Chapel, he was one of the better receivers in the state. And then his junior and senior year played quarterback, did a fine job. So he can play all over the place. And he looked good on that first down catch a moment ago. 2nd down and 8 here from the 23. UAPB driving. Coleman in motion from right to left. Sprinting left. Terrell's going to run it now. Looks for a block. Got a pretty good block. Then takes a big hit. Takes a pretty big hit, but he's quickly up. Maybe got a half yard on the play. Call it 3rd and 8. 6:50 and counting. Ball's going to be spotted just shy of the 22-yard line of Texas Southern here. Willie Young wide left. Stafford in the slot to the right. They're going to throw it right. Caught at the 15. Nice move at the 10. And a first down and goal at the 5-yard line. John Hawkins on the catch. Terrell throws a strike. Well-designed play. First down and goal for the Golden Lions. One of the best drives we've seen this season in any quarter, especially to start the game for UAPB. And this all continued on a 4th down conversion, and they're making the most of it. Got to punch it in here. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. I formation. Hanley takes the handoff straight ahead to the 3. Bring up 2nd and goal from there. 6 minutes left, first quarter. UAPB trying to strike first. This is the 2nd conference game for Texas Southern. They opened up the season against Prairie View in a 38-11 loss. I formation again. Woodfork is the fullback. Terrell under center. Dotting the I is Hanley. Takes the handoff straight ahead. Gets to the 2, just inside the 2, maybe the 1. And he will be denied the end zone, but it will bring up 3rd down and goal from just outside of the 1-yard line, maybe the 1.5. Same formation. One receiver set. I formation, Terrell. Under center. Going to give it to the fullback. Woodfork is stood up. Terrell pushes him forward and into the end zone. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Golden Lions. Nicholas Woodfork with the assist by Marcus Terrell, the quarterback. Woodfork took the handoff. He hit a brick wall at the 1. Next thing you know, the quarterback Terrell gives him a good shove from behind and was just enough to get him in for the score, and UAPB leads 6-0 with 4:57 to play here in quarter number 1. Fantastic start for the Golden Lions. Extra point coming up here for Gillian. Good snap, good hold, kicks up, and it's good. We will step aside with 4:57 to play. First quarter. The Golden Lions 7, Texas Southern nothing. The kickoff when we come back.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. I could be one of the first college graduates from my family, the first philanthropist from my neighborhood. And if I'm the first, then maybe there's a second and a third. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Back inside of Golden Lions Stadium, 7-0 UAPB, 4:57 to go first quarter. Golden Lions strike first. 1-yard touchdown run by Nicholas Woodfork. Sophomore from Dalloway High School punches it in. Kickoff's going to be taken from right at the goal line, up at the 15, 20, and to about the 24-yard line. On the return there was for Texas Southern Austin Watts, the deep man. So 4:49 to go. Here in the first quarter, UAPB leading Texas Southern 7-0. Both teams with one possession so far. This is Texas Southern's second. Jonathan Bowen, the quarterback, and the shotgun. Two receivers to the left, one in motion to the right. Going to throw it right. Got a man open at the 30, and Mitchell drags him down at about the 34. And a gain of about 11 and a first down. So the Tigers with a first down on their first play of the drive here. And they had a good drive last drive, but it stalled out in UAPB territory. Handoff, Robinson, big hole right side. Duncan drags him down at the 43, but not before Robinson rips off about 7 or 8. Bring up second down and 2 here. 4 minutes to play, first quarter. Golden Lions up 7-0. Two receivers left, one right. Robinson, the lone back, just to the left of quarterback Bowen. Set for the snap, play clock at 6. And a fumble by Bowen, but he's able to get back on it at the 46. He actually ends up gaining almost enough for a first down here. He fumbled it and went forward about 1.5 yards, and he was able to jump back on it. He was going to fake the handoff to his running back. And then when he did, he fumbled it after that. Handoff straight ahead, stacked up, going to depend on the spot. And I believe he was stopped short of the first down. It is going to be loss of about 1/2 yard, and so the Golden Lions hold on 3rd and short, forcing Texas Southern into their second punt here in the first quarter. Andre Mitchell is the deep man. Corey Carter set to punt it away from Texas, or for Texas Southern at their own 34. Mitchell calls a fair catch, and he secures it at the 22-yard line. That's where UAPB will take over. They started at their own 20 on their first drive. And then eventually went 80 yards in their first drive, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run by the fullback Nicholas Woodfork, 5'10", 250-pound sophomore from Pine Bluff, played at Dollaway High School. So at times you will see an all Dollaway backfield with Woodfork and Keyshawn Williams. You got Hanley, who is the starting running back. He's from Monticello, so a lot of Southeast Arkansas flavor in the backfield for the Golden Lions. Willie Young in motion. Handoff's going to be Hanley. He's hit instantly. He does fall forward for about a yard to the 23. Bring up second down and long here, second 9, 2:15 and counting. First quarter, 7-0 UAPB. Willie Young wide left here. Coleman in motion from left to right for the Golden Lions. Here's the snap, sprinting right is Terrell. Throwing and caught at the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. It looks to be enough for a first down, and it is. Stafford on the catch for UAPB. A little sprint right and a gain of about 9, maybe 10 yards and a first down. Rodney Stafford, a 6'5" freshman, redshirt freshman from Mobile, Alabama, and they've really been getting him going last couple of games. Here's a little zone read, fake the handoff. Terrell keeps it. And up to the 38-yard line. And nice gain on first down there for Terrell. Gain of about 5. Call it 2nd and 5. So I like the tempo right now for UAPB's offense. Really mixing it up well and seeing some positive results. They'll hand it off. Nice cut back there for Hanley. A flag is down. Hanley gets to the 39. Gets a couple of yards. Would bring up 3rd and about 3 here, but flag is down. It's going to be holding on the Golden Lions, I believe, here. So that's going to back them up, make it a little more difficult. As we are 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Fast moving first quarter. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 14 now for UAPB instead of 3rd and 4. So that'll cost them 10. Replay the down. Ball spotted at the Golden Line, 29. Receiver screen to the right. It's Willie Young, makes a man miss, and then tripped up, dives forward at the 34. And bring up 3rd down and about 10 here. We'll see. We'll call it 3rd and 9. We'll see if the Golden Lions will run one more play. Now they back it up, make it 3rd and 10. As there's 15 seconds left in the quarter, UAPB may elect to let the clock run out. We'll see. It's down to 6 seconds. Terrell is barking orders. 2 seconds. And that's going to be the end of the quarter, so they don't get the playoff. But after quarter number 1, and a good one for the Golden Lions, defense looks sharp, offense looks very sharp. 7-0 UAPB over Texas Southern after quarter number 1. Back in a moment.
Nice, nice.
Can I help you?
Keep your eyes on the road, bro. You've got a lot to see. Oh my, oh my. Whatever it is distracting you, it ain't worth dying for, son. You've got a life to live.
Here we go.
Yeah. Keep your eyes on the road, bro. We've got a lot to see. Oh my, oh my. Keep your eyes on the road, bro.
Welcome back inside of Golden Lion Stadium. We are set for the beginning here of the second quarter. UAPB leading Texas Southern by a score of 7-0. The Golden Lions will have a 3rd down and 10 at their own 34-yard line to start the second quarter of play here. Coleman in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap to Terrell. Steps up in the pocket over the middle. Coleman's got it at the 39. Breaks a tackle. His second effort is going to give him a 1st down pending on the spot. He caught it, got hit, bounced back to the 39, and then his second effort gained him about 3 or 4 more yards, and I thought he should have got a little bit of a better spot than that. They may measure here. It appears to be very close to a 1st down. But they have gotten Cal Coleman involved early. Figured they would measure here with it being this close. It's going to be 4th and inches, and the Golden Lions are going to go for it again. This time a little more dangerous as it's at their own 44. They bunch up under center, and now they will call a timeout. Does UAPB like they did in the first quarter. They called a timeout on 4th and 2. End up getting the 1st down after that. And they're going to call another timeout here, as I thought the Golden Lions could have got a little bit of a better spot there. It's a great effort by Kyle Coleman, and he's looking good right now for the Golden Lions. He had 1 catch in the first quarter, a big 19-yard gain for a 1st down. He caught that one there, and a great second effort for Kyle. UAPB 102 yards of offense in the first quarter, holding Texas Southern to 49. Brian Hanley, the leading rusher, 6 carries, 32 yards so far. Terrell's been sharp. Marcus Terrell 5 for 5 for 57 yards so far in the game. Golden Lions had the ball over 9 minutes in that first quarter. So under center here on 4th and inches, high formation. Handoff, 1st down. I believe that's Woodfork again, and it is. His second carry, he had a touchdown run, and now they slip it to the big fullback from Dalloway. He picks up about 4 or 5. He was the fullback there in the I formation. Instead of handing it off to the deep man Willis, they go with Woodfork. They're going to no huddle here. Same formation with Willie Young wide left, the lone receiver. And now Terrell is set under center in the I formation. Willis dodged the I. From the 47, play action. It's going to be Terrell going deep up top, looking for Willie Young, off his fingertips and out of bounds at the 20. It was an underthrown ball, and it was a bit wobbly coming out of the release there of Marcus Terrell. He had a little bit of an open window there with Willie Young, but it would have taken a perfect pass, as Young made a great play on it, but it was off his fingertips and out of bounds, but they took a shot up top. Tried to play a little long ball there, but they come up empty. 2nd down and 10. The Golden Lions from their own 47, leading 7-0 here early second quarter. Delayed handoff, Willis straight ahead, and he is driven hard into the ground after a gain of 1. Bring up 3rd down and 9.
Kelley. Start made by number 27, Lucas. Gain of 1 yard, brings up 3rd down and about 9 for the Golden Lions.
So 3rd and 9 coming up. from the Golden Lion 48. Shotgun snap, Terrell over the middle. It is caught by Rowland and enough for the first. Again, the Golden Lions get just enough. Good route there. He knew how many yards he needed. Caught it in traffic over the middle. And Patrick Rowland, the sophomore receiver from Parkview High School out of Little Rock, makes the first down catch. And Terrell now 6 of 7 to start the game. UAPB moves the chains, looking sharp early on. Take the snap here, handoff. A little bit of room, then a cutback. That's Keyshawn Williams, the freshman from Dalloway. Gets to about the 40-yard line. Short gain on the play, just a couple maybe. Call it 2nd and 8. .12:15 to play, second quarter. Golden Lions up 7-0 and moving here, looking for more. They're at the Tiger 40-yard line. Williams, the lone back. And a 4-receiver set here for the Golden Lions. They'll hand it off to Williams. Space trying to get to the edge, makes a man miss at the 35. Cut back and enough for a Golden Lion first down at the 32. Keyshawn Williams, a gain of 8 and a first down for the Golden Lions. And he just continues to bring that change of pace and bring a spark there in the backfield as a true freshman. 1st and 10 for the Golden Lions at the Tiger 31. Again, a 4-receiver set. They fake the handoff to Williams. Terrell under all kinds of pressure. Now he steps up and throws it away. Rowland was the only receiver in the area. Throws it out of bounds, and really a good decision there because he was just about to take a sack. Live to see another down. That will bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Or from the Tiger 31, rather. Stops the clock at 11:19. They'll set up a screen left. Is Stafford at the 20. Stafford out of bounds inside the 15. And enough for another Golden Lion first down. Finding space over there on the left side was Rodney Stafford, the freshman, redshirt freshman. He's a big guy, 6'5" receiver. And the Golden Lions continue to look sharp offensively here in the first half. Up 7-0, looking for more. 11 minutes to play here in the second quarter. This is the second drive for UAPB. They scored on their only drive, 80-yard drive in the first quarter. Handoff, stretch play left, Hanley to the 12. Gain of about 3. The Golden Lions have dominated time of possession, and the defense has forced Texas Southern into 2 punts. And a fast, very fast-moving first half of play here. 2nd down and 7 from the Texas Southern 12-yard line. Hanley, the lone back, just to the right of Terrell. Willie Young in motion from right to left. Terrell takes the snap, pump fake, going for Young, back of the end zone. Couldn't hang on. Leaped up for it in the back by the back pylon there in the corner of the end zone, the left side. And got his fingertips on it, but could not bring it in. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7 here from the TSU 12. So a big play here. The Golden Lions have really been trying to work on their 3rd down efficiency. They have been not good at all the first 2 games, but they have looked a lot better here tonight, including 2 for 2 on 4th down here in the first half. But a big 3rd and 7 from the 12 here. UAPB needing to make a play. Terrell looks right, throws high and incomplete. He was looking right side in the way of John Hawkins, but the pass sails over his head at about the 5, and the Gold Lions are going to be forced for a field goal opportunity here. Gillian will come on. Missed a couple last week. He's off to a slow start with his field goals. And it's going to be from the left hash mark, and looking at a 29-yard attempt here. Wesley Hawthorne set to hold it. Good snap. Hawkins with the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. It didn't have a whole lot on it, but from 29 yards out, you really didn't need a whole lot. And Gillian was able to knock through the field goal, and UAPB will take the points. So we will step aside with 9:58 to play, second quarter. UAPB 10, Texas Southern nothing. We'll have the kickoff right after this timeout.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Well, the Golden Lions off to a good one here. The student section getting into it. Enjoying the M4. Jamming out here at Golden Lions Stadium as Gillian put the Golden Lions up by 10 after the 29-yard field goal. Here's a pretty good return here by the Tigers over the 25 up to the 27, maybe the 28 and out of bounds, and that's where TSU will take over, but they trail the Golden Lions 10-0 with 9:50 to play here in the second quarter. The Golden Lions scoring on both possessions and then forcing Texas Southern to punt on their possessions, so you couldn't ask for a much better start for UAPB here tonight. Would have loved to have had 7 out of that last drive, but the Golden Lions looking much, much better, the best we've seen them so far in the young season. Bowen's going to throw it left, diving catch at the Golden Lion 44, and a gain of about 15 and a first down for Texas Southern. They were able to get it to their big receiver, Derek Griffin, 6'7" receiver and 230 pounds, my goodness. A redshirt freshman from Houston, built like a small forward on the basketball court. And power forward in some teams for sure. But a big catch there. Gonna throw it, Bowen. Good coverage there. Rayford may have got a hand on it as he flashed in front of the big receiver, Griffin. And Rayford able to deflect it, falls incomplete. Gonna bring up second down and 10 here. With 9:27 to go before halftime. Second quarter, UAPB leading 10-0. Shotgun coming up here for Bowen. Takes the snap around his knees. Cocks it, throws it, incomplete, flag down. David White's going to get called. Going to be a pass interference as he was lined up over there on the big receiver, Griffin. And they're going to get Dave White, the redshirt sophomore defensive back for the Golden Lions. White can match up better with Griffin. Griffin at 6'7". Definitely one of the bigger receivers in all of college football. And Dave White, pretty good size, a 6'2" defensive back, cornerback. Don't see a whole lot of cornerbacks north of 6 foot, so you get a 6'2" corner. That looks pretty good. They set up a screen right. Got a man flagged down at the 50, 45, down to the 30, and then finally forced out of bounds all the way up at the Golden Lion 29-yard line. A big first down wide receiver screen play for Texas Southern, but a flag was thrown back at midfield. Looked like in the area of holding, maybe after the catch. And it is going to go against Texas Southern. That's going to wipe out a big first down play. And it occurred right after the catch was made, trying to spring him free. That was LaEarl Patterson, redshirt freshman receiver. Also plays a little quarterback. But a hold's going to wipe out a big gain. Instead of first down at the goal line 27, it's going to be 1st and 18 back at the UAPB, or back at the Texas Southern 40. So a huge penalty there, negating a big play for the Tigers. Bowen takes the snap under pressure. Joshua Smith just missed a sack. Now Bowen's got running room up the right sideline up to the UAPB 49. That will bring up second down and about 6 or 7. So a quarterback scramble, a gain of about 11 there. Strong pursuit that time by the Golden Lions, Joshua Smith, but Jonathan Bowen did a nice job of escaping pressure and scrambling for 11. Bring up second down and 6. Pressure up the middle, Duncan hitting Bowen as he throws it incomplete. Had to get rid of it quickly, threw it deep up the left sideline. Rayford in coverage. And Willie Duncan III just comes untouched right up the middle, unblocked, and smashes Bowen as he had to get rid of it under duress. Now it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 from the Golden Lion 48. The clock at 8:15 now here in the second quarter. Arkansas Pine Bluff leading 10-0. Robinson, the lone back, just to the left of Bowen in the shotgun. Takes the snap on 3rd and 6. Going to go deep up top. He's got a man caught at the 12 into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Southern. And it's the big receiver once again. Derek Griffin, the big 6'7" receiver, was matched up one-on-one with Dave White out there all alone on an island. Dave White dove for it, but the big receiver caught it at about the 12, and then he goes the rest of the way easily for the touchdown. So on a big 3rd and 6, the Golden Lions give up a 48-yard touchdown strike from Bowen to Griffin. Griffin's 3rd catch on that drive alone, the big 6'7", 230-pound receiver, making big plays here in the second quarter for Texas Southern. So we'll step aside with 8:07 to play before halftime. Texas Southern right back in it. It's UAPB 10, Texas Southern 7. The Golden Lions to receive the kickoff right after this timeout.
In 1990, in Severn, Maryland, the daughter of a clergyman was discovered by a music industry insider while pumping gas at a service station. The odds of her getting signed and spending 11 weeks at #1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of this former church choir singer going on to sell 40 million records? 1 in 15 million. The odds of the same woman winning 7 Grammy Awards and starring in 2 Broadway plays? 1 in 75 million. The odds of this musician and performer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
Texas Southern set to kick it away here after a big touchdown for the Tigers. Bowen to Griffin from 48 yards out. The big 6'7" receiver caught it at the 12. Man coverage. Went in easily for the touchdown after that. Kickoff's going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. With 8:07 to go here, second quarter. And the Golden Lions leading Texas Southern 10-7. That was the first real big play for Texas Southern in this game. They've had to punt on their opening 2 drives, but a big 48-yard touchdown strike for the Tigers was a big momentum turnaround for Texas Southern, as UAPB otherwise has really dominated this first half. They'll take over here after the touchback. Their own 25. Fake the handoff to Willis, going to throw it, and incomplete. Incomplete. Terrell's pass was low and a little bit short there as they were trying to get it to Cameron Williams. 6'5", 250-pound redshirt sophomore tight end from North Little Rock. Bring up 2nd down and 10. That's only the second incomplete pass of the half for Marcus Terrell. Willie Young now in motion from right to left. Shotgun snap. They will hand it off to Draylon Willis, but he doesn't have a whole lot. Basically no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and long. 7:50 and counting here before halftime. The Golden Lions will get the football to start the third quarter. See if they can pick up a big 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, rolling in motion from right to left. Terrell going to throw it over the middle. He has Roland open, but the pass was off the mark, incomplete. He had him a little soft area in that zone there over the middle, but the pass was off the mark by Terrell, and UAPB is going to be forced to punt it away. It's going to bring on Matthew Guth, freshman punter from Shreveport, Louisiana, out of Evangel Christian High School. 7:22 to play, second quarter. So now the momentum is shifted back to Texas Southern as they hold UAPB to a 3 and out. Fair catch called at the last second at the TSU 36-yard line by Malik Cross. And now the Tigers riding some momentum after a big touchdown pass of 48 yards to get on the board, and a 3 and out by the Tiger defense. They'll now have the ball at their own 36 with a 1st and 10, trailing UAPB 10-7 with 7:14 to play, second quarter. We'll see how the Golden Lions can respond here. And maybe a timeout call. Let's see. Official timeout as they try to set up the chains over on the Texas Southern sideline. What's turned out to be a really nice evening here in Pine Bluff. We are under the lights here at Golden Lions Stadium. UAPB leading 10-7, 7:14 to play, second quarter. Texas Southern has it, 1st and 10 here at their own 36. They're going deep again, and they got a man wide open, and they overthrew him. They missed the long ball. Bowen went up top and had a wide open Mark Edwards, a receiver out of New Orleans, Louisiana, and that time Bowen basically threw it to New Orleans, as Edwards was wide open, but Bowen overthrew him by a lot. He just needed to put some more air under that one. That would have been an easy 6. Edwards would have walked into the end zone. Not sure if there was a busted coverage there, but no one was on Edwards as he went streaking untouched right up the field, and Golden Lions catch a break. Pass is caught, gain of about 15 here. Some extra pushing and shoving on the sideline, but not after a gain of about 14 to midfield for a first down. So now the Tigers have got some momentum as they're getting it done with their passing game against UAPB's defense. Shotgun coming up here again. They will spread them out with 4 receivers and 1 back. They'll hand it off on a delay. Big hole up the middle. And up to the 39-yard line, a gain of 11 on the play. That was Brad Woodard with the 11-yard gain. Eric Reed Jr. on the tackle. At the 39, 1st and 10, Texas Southern moving. Gonna throw it, incomplete. Had some help over the top by a Rucker that time. And Bowen tried to fit it in a small little window. Good coverage by White and Rucker as they tried to get it to Tracy Johnson, the wide receiver on the right side of the field. And Bowen has been off a little bit on this drive with his deep ball, missing an easy touchdown a moment ago. 2nd down and 10 from the 39. Going to throw it again. Going to go deep again, and he's going to overthrow his man again by plenty. Texas Southern wanted some contact there, but it was ruled uncatchable as they tried to get it to Griffin, their big 6'7" receiver, who was at the 5-yard line, but the ball was thrown about 8 yards into the end zone. So Bowen showing off his arm, but his accuracy has been off on this drive, but he does have a big arm. But it's just been too big as he's been overthrowing some open receivers. 3rd down and 10 here. Tigers at the Golden Lion 39. Gonna throw it again over the middle. This time it's caught, but it's short of a first down at the 33-yard line. Caught by Johnson. Kyle Walker on the stop for UAPB. Going to bring up 4th down and 4 as it was a gain of 6 there on 3rd and 10. 5:50 and counting before halftime. And Texas Southern's going to go for it here on 4th down and 4 from the Golden Lion 33. Big play. Going to throw it here on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket, trying to get to the edge. A flag is down. And quarterback keeper on the scramble. They're going to spot him just shy of the 1st. And if this is a hold, the Golden Lions are going to get this football back more than likely, because I believe, and it is a hold. Bonnie Coleman is yelling at the refs. He wants to see where that spot is. And if it's going to be short of the 1st, the Golden Lions will decline it and just take the result of the play. And it is really close. Very close. They will measure it, I believe, here. Monty Coleman talking to the officials on the sideline adamantly, and so a win-win situation here for the Golden Lions. If it comes up short, UAPB will decline the penalty and take over on downs. And if it's enough for a first down, they will take the penalty and force a 4th and long for Texas Southern. I think he's short by the nose of the football. It's so close. It's hard to tell. From that angle for where our monitor is, it appears to be just short. So it is. Good deal for the Golden Lions there. It's kind of a win-win situation. So quarterback Bowen on a quarterback scramble, they rolled him out of bounds a couple of inches shy of the first down, so UAPB will decline the holding penalty, take the result of the play, and take over on downs here with 5:32 to play, 2nd quarter. They'll take over at their own 29. That was a big play because Texas Southern had some momentum going. Now UAPB will take over. 1st and 10, their own 29, 5:32 to go before halftime, leading Texas Southern 10-7. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Kyle Coleman in motion from right to left. But they'll hand it off to the lone back, and it's Handley, and he's going to be eaten up in the backfield in a big loss. Taken down for a loss of about 4 on the play. That was Derek Lyles, a big 6'2", 290 junior lineman out of Mississippi. We'll call it officially a loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Two receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Handley the lone back. Shotgun snap. They're going to delay handoff to Handley, and he's going to lose another yard. Back to the 25 and bring up 3rd down and 14. So back-to-back carries for a loss for Brian Handley.
That brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Golden Lions for their own 25-yard line.
Clock runs at 4.5 and counting. Stay tuned for a big halftime show. The M4 and the Ocean of Soul. Should be a good one. Shotgun snap on 3rd and 15. Terrell steps up in the pocket, got some room to run, and now he's going to be slowed up, but a great second effort up to the 37, and he's going to be short of the 1st down, but a really nice effort there. He picked up about 12 yards on the quarterback scramble, but not enough for the 1st. So the Golden Lions are going to be forced to punt it away here with 3:40 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. They'll punt it back to Texas Southern. UAPB leading 10-7. Guth is on to kick it away. Back deep is Malik Cross, standing back at his own 21. Low snap and almost blocked. Matter of fact, they did get some of it. And coming free there, it was a low snap, and Guth was able to pick it up and get it off, but it was partially blocked by Clyde Lee of Texas Southern. So this is going to be great field position here for Texas Southern, as Guth had to get the low snap and rush the kick. And let's see where they spot the football at. It looks like it turned out a little bit better than what first appeared. It's going to be at the 45 of Texas Southern, but a short punt after the bad snap, and Guth was lucky that it didn't get blocked and scooped and scored for a touchdown. 3:19 to go before halftime. UAPB leading 10-7. Texas Southern takes over 1st and 10, their own 45. They run a delayed draw here, and good job by the front 4 of UAPB. Willie Duncan in there once again, a gain of about 2 or 3. Also on the stop for the Golden Lions was JaKevin Carter. And 92, Ryan Williams. 2nd down and 7. Clock runs at 2:45 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. From the 47, TSU. Pocket collapses. Smith misses the sack. Now Bowen is able to get into UAPB territory over the 50 up to about the 46, close to the 46. Going to bring up 3rd down and about a yard here. That's the 2nd time Joshua Smith had Bowen dead to rights for a quarterback sack, but Bowen was able to escape problems and pick up positive gain. And Smith had a sack back in the opening drive of the ball game, and he could have a couple of more, but Bowen's doing a nice job of getting out of problems. 3rd down and a yard from the Golden Lion 46. Robinson takes the handoff. 1st down at the 42-yard line. Willie Duncan on the stop. And Rucker. 2 minutes left before halftime. Tigers will move the chains here. 1st and 10 at the Golden Lion 41. Delay handoff, Robinson straight ahead. Walker on the stop at the 34-yard line, but not before a gain of about 7.
Robinson on the carry, stop made by Roby and Kyle Walker.
Duncan got a hand on him, and Walker finished him off, but a gain of 7 for Robinson. 120 and counting. They'll milk the clock a little bit more here. Down to 1:08. Now they'll snap it. Bowen looks left, throws left, not even looking, and it's picked off. Mitchell's got it at the 20, running room up the right sideline. Mitchell at the 45, the 40, makes a man miss, and out of bounds at the Texas Southern 32. Yes, sir, a huge play. Andre Mitchell picks it off back at the TSU 20 and almost housed it. One man, I believe it was the quarterback, Bowen, that knocked him out of bounds, or Andre Mitchell would have had about an 80-yard pick six. Well, Mitchell with a big interception and a huge return. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds at about the 33. But a big return there of about 48 yards by Andre Mitchell, who almost took it all the way to the house. The receiver wasn't even looking for Texas Southern. He just kept running. Mitchell was playing the ball and picked it off easily and had a big return. Handoff, Hanley, big hole. Right side, flag comes in at the tail end of the play. Looks like it may be a face mask. A gain of close to 10 on the carry, but they may call a hold here. Let's see, they threw it right at the tail end. They do call it on the receiver for the Golden Lions on Paris Mack, a redshirt freshman from Shelley's high school, Pine Bluff High. So that's going to back them up just a little bit. 49 seconds left. The Golden Lions still have some time here. I believe they have one timeout remaining. But a big holding penalty instead of first down at about the 23 or 24. It's going to back the Golden Lions up to the 35. Replay the down, be first down at about 11 here. Clock is rolling now. Coleman in motion from right to left. He'll snap it, Terrell, pump fake, now throws up the right sideline. Willie Young, fantastic catch. Big time catch, Willie Young. First down, Golden Lions at the TSU 11-yard line. And Willie Young climbs the ladder, goes vertical, and pulls down a big play. No huddle attack, handoff, Hanley straight ahead. He's hit hard at about the 9. 23 seconds left. UAPB they're going to need to spike it or call a timeout. And they call a timeout, it looks like, with 19 seconds left. But a big, big play there by Mr. Excitement for the Golden Lions. Willie Young just continues to come up with big catches his whole career here at UAPB, and he does so again there. It'll be first down, or second down now. They can get a first down at about the 1, but not a lot of time left. 19 seconds left before halftime. UAPB leads 10-7. They're looking for more, and it was all set up on a big interception by Andre Mitchell and a return of about 50 yards. We'll see if the Golden Lions can cash in a score here before halftime. That would be huge, and they also get the kickoff to start the second half. 4 receivers set. Hanley the lone back. Second down from the 11. Handoff. It's going to be Hanley. He's got a little bit of running room up to the 6. A flag is down. Flag is down as he stopped at the 6. It would bring up third down and about 3rd and 4 or 5, but it's going to be a hold anyway. So the Golden Lions will replay the down, but they eat up some precious seconds there. Let's see if they want to take one shot at the end zone with a pass play. And if you don't get it, hopefully it stops the clock, and then you can have a decent field goal try to at least get 3 out of this. But with 7 seconds left, you can't afford Terrell to move around the pocket, scramble, and throw. It's got to be a clean play to snap it. It's either there or it's not. And if it's not, just throw it out of the back of the end zone and eat it. And you might have a second or 2 left and a chance for a field goal. But it's a dangerous option, but it is doable. But not a lot of room for error here. I believe if it was 5 seconds or less, you would see UAPB go ahead and kick a field goal. But with there being 7 seconds, nope. Now I see Gillian on the field. Monty Coleman doesn't want to play around with it, and I don't blame him. You got the momentum. Gillian just kicked a field goal from about the same area earlier in the quarter. It's probably the safe move here. If there was maybe a second or 2 more on the clock, but that last play knocked off 12 seconds and then got a holding penalty on top of that, so that's going to change your play calling a bit. So Gillian will come on here with 7 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Let's see where they're going to spot this one. At the 27, so this one's going to be a little further, right in the middle of the field. A 37-yard attempt for Gillian. High snap, but a good hold. Kick is up. It's plenty long enough, and he drilled it right down the central. Gillian knocks it through, and the Golden Lions take a 13-7 lead now with 3 seconds left to go before halftime. And we will step aside and have the kickoff right after this timeout.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Gillian set to kick it away here for UAPB. He's 2 for 2 tonight on field goals, a 27-yarder, and that one a 37-yarder. UAPB leads 13-7. And a well-played first half here for the Golden Lions over Texas Southern. Squib kick. It's going to roll around off of one man, picked up at the 25, 35, and still on his feet. Finally, he's going to be wrestled down in the Golden Lion territory at about the 47. So that's how we end our half number 1, rather. And a fast-moving first half at that, and a well-played first half for UAPB. The Golden Lions lead it at the break, 13-7 over Texas Southern. It's time for the Battle of the Bands halftime show. First up for Texas Southern, it's their famous Ocean of Soul. And then the M4 will take over after that. Enjoy halftime, folks. UAPB leads at 13-7 over Texas Southern at the half.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
And to follow the swimming rules.
You're always looking out for me and trying to keep me safe.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
Here in the garage.
Closet.
Shoebox under the bed. Where anyone can get to it. How safe is that?
How safe is that?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, They're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Golden Lion Stadium. It's about that time. Drum majors, let's get this machine on the field. Golden Lion fans, both far and near, do me a favor. And let me hear you roar! You are the magnificent, the marching, evil machine of the Mid-South. Moving and grooving, sliding and riding. Like the band goes into a formation. The battle calls the
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Welcome back inside of Golden Lion Stadium. Tim Stubbs here as we start the third quarter of play. UAPB leading 13-7. Battle of the Bands was awesome as advertised. Here on the opening kickoff, Keyshawn Williams up over the 15 and taken down at about the 19. Some pushed and shoving going on after the play. But the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19 to start the second half, leading Texas Southern 13-7. In a very good first half for the Golden Lions, and I'm sure they feel they should be up by more than a 6-point lead, as the Golden Lions played pretty well, minus that 48-yard touchdown pass they gave up. Really dominated the first half. 10 first downs apiece in that first half. Texas Southern got hot throwing the ball in that second quarter to get back in it, but UAPB having the football 7 more minutes than Texas Southern. And leading 13-7, there's a whistle here right before the snap. Yeah, we'll see what that's all about. And UAPB had to burn a timeout 8 seconds into the second half on the first snap. Monty Coleman is fired up, I believe, or who is it? That may be Coach Sane. Monty's actually looking on right now, but a couple of the coaches for UAPB getting in the ear hole of some players and having to burn a timeout. You hope that don't come back and bite them if they need that timeout late in the game. Sure hate to use one on the first snap of the second half, but nevertheless it happened. The Golden Lions lead 13-7, coming out of the huddle of the timeout here in just moments. Marcus Terrell there in that first half started off red hot, cooled off just a bit. Finished 9 of 15, 115 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Hanley 10 carries for 47 yards to lead the way. Play action here, he's in trouble. Terrell avoids the first wave of defenders, but the second he will not. Taken down back at the 8-yard line, a big-time loss of 12. We'll call it a loss of 11 as the initial line of scrimmage was the 19. Loss of 12 brings up second down. 22. Ouch. So not the start for Monty Coleman here in the second half as he had in the first half, but still a lot of ball left. They'll hand it off here on 2nd and 12 and get maybe 2 or 3. He's going to bring up 3rd down and about 19. Was Woodfork on the carry. Now Woodfork had a touchdown run. He's now got 4 carries for 10 yards and a touchdown in the ball game. So 3rd down and about 18 here. Rolling in motion from right to left. Gonna throw it. Sprinting right, throwing. And it's complete, but it's going to be about 4 yards shy of a first. On the catch that time, it was Cody Swain, junior receiver from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So 4th down and about 4 here. UAPB's going to have a 3 and out and have to punt it as Guth is on to kick it away. And that quarterback sack and a loss of 12 really doomed UAPB on that first down. Had to waste a timeout, and then the very next snap they lost 12. And they're going to have to punt it away, and it's blocked. This time it is blocked, and Texas Southern, the ball goes out of bounds at about the 2-yard line. They're going to have a 1st and goal. Same player. This time it was clean off the foot of Guth. but busting free was Dennis Brunson, I believe. Let's see. No, that's actually Clyde Lee. Check that. Clyde Lee, the same player earlier that got a hand on a punt. It was a bad snap back then. This time it was clean. And Lee, right off the foot of Guth, blocks it. And it probably would have been a touchdown, but the ball, after the block, rolled out of bounds at about the 1 yard line. So a horrible start to the second half here for UAPB. Got the opening kickoff, 3 and out, and then the punt is blocked. 1st and goal here for Texas Southern. Under center is Bowen. He's going to hand off to Robinson, left side, easy touchdown, Tigers. And TSU is an extra point away from taking their first lead of the game. And all sparked by a blocked punt here to start the second half. Clyde Lee, that's 2 times in a row he's gotten free on a block. This time it sets up Texas Southern at a 1st and goal at the 1. Robinson goes in 1 yard out. Next play for a touchdown, and now an extra point attempt here for TSU. Kick is up, and it's good. So we're going to step aside. 12:55 to go, early 3rd quarter. And a big momentum swing here on a blocked punt. Texas Southern goes in 1 play later for the touchdown. Texas Southern 14, UAPB 13. The Golden Lions to receive the kickoff when we come back.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. I could be one of the first college graduates from my family, the first philanthropist from my neighborhood. And if I'm the first, then maybe there's a second and a third. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Well, big momentum swing here in this one. UAPB led 10-0, 13-7 at halftime. But a big block punt early in the 3rd quarter sets up an easy 1 yard touchdown run. 1 play later for Texas Southern. Now the Golden Lions down for the first time by 1. Here's a big hole, however, on the kickoff. 30, 35, 40. 1 man to beat midfield. 30 at the TSU 20. And down to the TSU 10-yard line. Almost taking it all the way back for a touchdown on a huge kickoff return. The Golden Lions able to get momentum right back just like that. Jamon Peterson, a freshman from DeSoto, Texas, nearly housed it. As we take a look at it on the replay here, he took it from the goal line, showing some big-time speed as he got to the edge at midfield. He's able to get past the kicker, but finally chased down at the 10, so UAPB's in business here. 1st down from the 10. Handoff left side, big hole at the 5 and taken down there. Hanley going to bring up 2nd down and about 2. Actually, they called Patterson down at about the 12 or 13. It looked like it was closer to the 10, but they say his knee was down at the 13. A gain of about 8 here for Hanley on 1st down. So bring up 2nd down and 3 from about the 5 yard line. So a lot of big plays in just a 14-13 game. We've seen a bunch of big plays in this ball game for both teams. Here's Terrell, set to take the snap. Gonna hand it off to Hanley. Hanley off of a man. No, that's Woodfork. Nicholas Woodfork goes in. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Golden Lions. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the season. Nicholas Woodfork puts UAPB back on top with 11:57 to go here in the third. 19-14 Golden Lions with an extra point coming up. So Woodfork has been active here early in the season, the big fullback from Dalloway. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year, the second tonight. Extra point is up, and it's good. So the fireworks have begun literally and figuratively. Big plays going on in the game, and fireworks shooting off in the air after the Golden Lions scored touchdowns. UAPB 20, Texas Southern 14. The Tigers will receive the kickoff with 11:57 to go in the third when we come back.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please,
Please.
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 do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
Set for the kickoff here. UAPB now back on top just like that. After a big kickoff return by Patterson for UAPB. Woodfork caps it off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And now here's the kickoff to Texas Southern. A pretty good return over the 30 up to about the 33-yard line. And that's where Texas Southern will take over now, as this was a lot of defense early on in this one, and now the offense and big plays are starting to evolve. 11:50 remaining here in the third. UAPB leads Texas Southern 20-14. Now the Tigers will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 33. Bowen set to take the snap. 3 receivers set. Robinson is back to his right. Going to throw it on 1st down over the middle, little crossing pattern, complete. And up over the 40, still on his feet. Finally taken down after a gain of 12 up to the 45. On the catch that time, Malik Cross. He is the return man on special teams. And Cross, a 12-yard 1st down catch there. So Tigers at the 45 of UAPB. Delayed handoff to Patterson, or Robinson rather. Robinson up to the TSU 48, a gain of 3. Bring up 2nd down and 7. With 11:10 and counting here in the third quarter, UAPB leading 20-14. Jonathan Bowen, quarterback for the Tigers. He was 6 of 14 for 116 yards, a touchdown and an interception in that first half. Big hit over the middle on the handoff, just a 2-yard gain. Robinson on the carry and a big hit there about Duncan and to Kevin Carter. 3rd down and 5 from midfield here for Texas Southern. Bowen set to take the shotgun snap. Looks left, throws left, incomplete. Incomplete. Good coverage by Mitchell, but not a whole lot over there. He was looking for Cross. And bring up 4th and 5, and the Golden Lions going to force the Tigers to punt it away. Mitchell had a big play in this ball game with a big interception late in the first half, and then a 48-yard return end up setting up a field goal for UAPB right before halftime. Along with Rowland, the deep man here. Bad snap over the head of the punter for Texas Southern. Picking it up, and now they're going to just throw it and then drop. So UAPB is going to get great field position. The punter still could have kicked it. And that was Corey Carter. He still could have punted it. He had plenty of time, but he decided to throw it, and then the pass was dropped. And what turned in to be a broken play, busted play, fake punt, if you will, if that makes any sense. Nevertheless, the Golden Lions are going to get it at midfield here. Could have been better, could have been worse. But good field position here for the Golden Lions. Will take over right at the 50. Ball spotted right on the Golden Lion logo at midfield. Kyle Coleman in motion from right to left. Terrell takes the snap, play action, going to throw it, in trouble, and just gets rid of it before he's hit. Good pressure coming up the right side that time. Looked like maybe a corner blitz for Texas Southern. That was Jamal Lucas putting the pressure on. No foul for intentional grounding. Receiver was in the general area. So brings up 2nd down and 10 here for the Golden Lions at midfield. With 10:02 to go third quarter, UAPB leading 20-14. And a good opportunity here with good field position. Going to be a handoff to Willis. Not a lot there off the right side, a gain of a yard. 3rd and 9 coming up. Stafford checks into the ball game, the big 6'5" receiver. He's had a couple of catches in the first half. He'll be in the slot to the right. Willie Young wide left. Now Stafford in motion from right to left out of the slot. Going to go over the middle looking for Coleman, and is picked off. Intercepted by Texas Southern. They're at the 40, 30, and finally drugged down at the 26-yard line. Terrell locked in on his receiver. He was going for Kyle Coleman. Right over the middle. And stepping up right in front of Coleman, I believe that was Jamal Lucas. And Lucas picked it off and ran it back to the UAPB 26. So the big plays continue in this game. With 9:22 remaining here in the third, UAPB leading 20-14, but a big interception has set up Texas Southern here. 1st and 10 at the Golden Lion 26. Bowen going to throw a quick strike out into the flat in the left. Got a man complete. 20-15, cuts it up at the 12 and hit hard there at about the 11. We'll have a 1st and 10 from the 11 as Bowen was able to get it quickly to Larry Clark, his receiver, with open space on a little quick strike pass to the left side of the field. So now Texas Southern with the interception. They are in business here. 1st down from the Golden Lion 11. They trail UAPB by 6, but knocking on the door. Here's Bowen, going to run it. Bowen at the 5, taken down by Walker right there. And bring up 2nd down in about 3 or 4. And Walker's been busy tonight. They can get a 1st down around the 1. They'll spot it here at the 5. Shotgun here for Bowen. UAPB showing blitz on the right side. They fake the handoff, and Bowen's going to keep it close to 1st down yardage before he's stacked up right outside of the 1-yard line. It's either going to be a little short or it's going to be 1st and goal. We'll see where they spot this. Maybe just a little bit short. Mark Lucien on the stop, gets credited for it. It's going to be 3rd and about a half yard here. So big play coming up here. The Tigers can get a first down and have 1st and goal from the 1. They're going to measure it now. They're going to see exactly how far they need to go. 7:55 to go, 3rd quarter. The Golden Lions leading 20-14 over Texas Southern. It is just a little bit short, about maybe the length of the football. So 3rd and very short. But some big plays in this one for both teams. And the momentum just keeps ping-ponging back and forth. $7:55 to go, 3rd quarter. And a whole bunch of football left. It was a fast-moving first half, a little bit slower 3rd quarter, and still anybody's ball game. And the way this one's going, who knows where this one's going to end up. But it's on pace for a high-scoring game after it started with a defensive battle. UAPB jumped out 10-0, led 13-7 at halftime, up 20-14 here. Texas Southern trying to regain the lead. 3rd down, handoff straight ahead, battling end zone, touchdown, Texas Southern. It was a 3rd and less than a yard from just outside of the 1. I believe that was Robinson. Darrell Robinson, 5'10", 210 junior from Macon, Mississippi, at Pearl River Community College, gets the score. And we're tied at 20. Extra point coming up here. Texas Southern trying to go back on top as we've had several lead changes. Low snap. Flag is down as the kick is good. A flag is down before the kick. See what this is all about. Officials group together at about the 5 and talk it over. Going to be offsides on UAPB, then a personal foul on UAPB on top of that. Probably assessed on the kickoff here.
There are 2 fouls. Offside. Number 50, defense. The penalty is declined. After the play was over, personal foul. Number 54, defense. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The extra point is good.
So extra point's good. The personal foul will be assessed on the kickoff. We will step aside here with 7:37 remaining here in the 3rd. Texas Southern now back on top, leading UAPB by a score of 21-20. And we'll have the kickoff right after this timeout.
In 1990, in Severn, Maryland, the daughter of a clergyman was discovered by a music industry insider while pumping gas at a service station. The odds of her getting signed and spending 11 weeks at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts? 1 in 19 million. The odds of this former church choir singer going on to sell 40 million records? 1 in 15 million. The odds of the same woman winning 7 Grammy Awards and starring in 2 Broadway plays? 1 in 75 million. The odds of this musician and performer having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm Toni Braxton, and I encourage you to learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
As We are set for the kickoff here. Got a good one going on from Golden Lion Stadium, 21-20. TSU back on top as they kick it off from midfield after the penalty assessed on the PAT. Is kicked through the back of the end zone, maybe even went through the uprights. So the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. After the touchback, got to kick it from the 50. So an easy touchback there. But an exciting game here from Golden Lion Stadium. This is the conference opener for UAPB. The second conference game for Texas Southern. They lost 38-11 to open up the season against Prairie View A&M. UAPB trying to start 1-0 in conference play. Led 10-0 at one point, 13-7 at halftime. They're going to have to keep battling as this shift of momentum continues for both teams. Now UAPB trailing by 1. A gain of a couple there on the right side for Hanley on the first down tote. Bring up 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Marcus Terrell, quarterback, shotgun. One back, just to his left, going to throw it. Back shoulder throw, and in and out of the hands of a leaping Willie Young. A ball that he'll tell you probably should have caught. Sure, it was a little difficult back shoulder throw, but he couldn't hang on to it. Bring up 3rd down and 8. Man in motion is rolling. Blitz, right side, they set up a screen and then dropped. Trying to turn up the field and make a play before he looked it in was Hanley. He had some running room and the play was set up pretty nicely. Set up a running back screen, but he took his eyes off of it. Started to turn upfield with it, but he did not secure the football and it falls incomplete. Going to be a 3 and out. UAPB is going to have to punt it away. Guth on to kick it away. Cross back deep at about his own 32. 6:54 to go, 3rd quarter. And Texas Southern going to get the football back here. Let's see if they can get it off cleanly this time. Better protection. As the last punt was blocked, that ball is touched, but it's going to be off of UAPB first. But almost a mistake there by Texas Southern. TSU will take over. 6:45 to go rather. 3rd quarter from their own 44, leading UAPB 21-20. Bowen set to take the snap here out of the shotgun. Going to throw it on 1st down. They've thrown it a lot. He's flushed out of the pocket. Flag is down. Should be a hold. The ball comes out at the end of the play as Bowen was sacked back at the 42. It is a hold on Texas Southern. We'll see if Monty Coleman is going to just take the result of the play. So instead of 1st and 20, it's going to be 2nd down, and see how much was on the loss there. 2nd down at about 13 or 14. We'll call it 2nd and 13. Three wide to the right here for TSU, one to the left. Robinson the lone back. Shotgun snap. Wide receiver screen to the right. They got a little running room there at the 40, and then Rucker. A late flag comes in at the tail end of the play. Rucker was able to sling the receiver, Austin Watts, out of bounds, but then a late flag came in here when Mitchell came in a little late. This could be personal foul on UAPB, and it is. They're going to call it face mask. That's a big penalty. Of course, you can't hear the referees trying to explain the play, but the bands continue to play, and couldn't hear the referee, but it was a personal foul face mask on Mitchell of the Golden Lions. You either got Mitchell or Rucker. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 for TSU. They're riding some momentum and now driving after that big penalty at the UAPB 38. Tigers of TSU leading 21-20. They trailed 10-0 in the first half, 13-7 at halftime. Another quick strike left side. Ball is dropped. I believe it was a forward pass, then picked up. They're going to call it a fumble, but I believe it was a forward lateral pass. It should have been ruled incomplete, in my opinion. I don't think he threw it behind him, but I guess if it's behind the line of scrimmage, it'll be a free ball. Gain of 2 after the receiver dropped it, picked it up, and able to get a couple of yards out of it. 2nd down and 8. UAPB needing to make a play. Here's Bowen. Flushed out of the pocket, rolls left, gonna keep it, and pretty big collision there. The quarterback Bowen slamming into Kevin Carter. Short gain on the play. Maybe no gain. We'll say 3rd and 8 here. So no gain on the quarterback keeper. Good job by the UAPB defense, forcing TSU in a 3rd and long. Need to make another play here. Could be 4-down territory for the Tigers. Bowen takes the shotgun snap, looks left, throws left, got a man open, complete. That's Malik Cross at the 26 on a 1st down. That'll move the chains for Texas Southern. Just a little quick out route. Made it look easy. 4.5 to play, 3rd quarter. Texas Southern driving, leading UAPB 21-20. In a game that has been filled with a lot of big plays. Seen a little bit of everything here. They fake the throw, delayed handoff. It's going to be Robinson over the 25, tripped up and down at the 24. Bring up 2nd down and about 8 here. Both teams have had interceptions and long returns. UAPB's had a big kickoff return of about 87 yards that set up a touchdown. We've seen a big block punt. We've seen a little bit of everything in this game. Quick strike to the receiver on the right side. Gets a good block at the 20. He's over the 15 and down to about the 13 and a 1st down for the Tigers. Again, that's Larry Clark, who's been active tonight. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd. And Texas Southern moving the football. They found a nice rhythm offensively here in the 2nd half. They'll have a 1st and 10 here at the 13. And the goal lines are going to be offsides here. Bowen's going to sprint left at the 10, the 5, knocked out of bounds inside the 3. See where they're going to mark him out at. Could be a 1st and goal here, but it's a free play as one of the linemen for the Golden Lions jumped off sides in the neutral zone. So this should set up Texas Southern really nice here. We'll see what the was offsides by Kevin Carter. The penalties are going to offset, though, as there was a big holding penalty after that on the wide receiver, Griffin. That big 6'7", 230-pound receiver / power forward. But they will offset. And they'll replay the down from the 13. 1st and 10 here for Texas Southern. after the offsetting penalties. 3:06 to go. Here in the third, Texas Southern leading UAPB 21-20. Bowen again operates out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Big Griffin to his right. Over the middle, had a man open, but he short-armed it and threw it right at the feet of his intended receiver, Larry Clark. So we'll bring up second down and 10 here for the Tigers. Oh no, just didn't come out of the hand clean there. The release by Bowen, as he had a man open. Clark was open at about the 5, but he threw it right at his feet. Again, they'll spread the Golden Lions out here. Looks left. It's going to be a screen set up to cross at the 10. Flag is down, cross at the 5, and stood up there at about the 4. Would bring up third down and about 1 here, but a flag is down right in the area of where the receivers were trying to block the Golden Lion defense there out on the edge on the left side of the field, setting up that wide receiver screen. Now they say no foul. So it will be third down and a pretty nice gain there. Let's see where they're going to spot this ball right at the 5 and bring up third down and about 2.
Third down and 2 for the Tigers.
With 2:35 and counting here in the third. The Golden Lions need to make a play here. 2 receivers to the left. The big 6'7" Griffin is wide left. Robinson, the lone back. They're going to stretch it to him, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Loss on the play. Joshua Smith ate him up. Loss of about 2, bring up fourth and 3. And now Texas Southern forced to kick a field goal here. So a great job by the UAPB defense with a nice hold. It's going to be a short kick from the left hash. About a 22-yard attempt here. Kick is up, and it is good. That's Eric Medina, knocks it through. A short 22-yard field goal. That will put Texas Southern up by a score of 24-20 with 1:34 to go here in the third. UAPB will receive the kickoff when we come back.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
1:34 remaining here in the third. Golden Lions able to hold Texas Southern to a field goal. The last possession, UAPB set to receive the kickoff here. Texas Southern leading 24-20. Williams takes it from the 5. Left side, the 15, over the 20. Wrestling for extra yards near the UAPB sideline, and they're going to call him down at about the 23. So 1:28 to go here in the third. Golden Lions going to have to go back to work, trailing 24-20. Marcus Terrell set to take the shotgun snap here. 3 receivers set to the right. Traylon Willis, the lone back just to the right of Terrell. Takes the snap. Fake the handoff, pump fake. Now going to keep it on a quarterback keeper straight ahead. Got a couple of yards up to the 27. May spot it at about the 26. Call it second down and 8 here. Terrell takes the snap. Handoff left side. Flag is down as Willis gets to the 30. Flag came down immediately right at the point of the handoff in the area of holding. And it is going to be a hold on the Golden Lions. They will replay the down and make it second about 18 coming up here. A big holding penalty. In the first half, the Golden Lions were penalized 5 times for 41 yards. Texas Southern just 1 for 8 yards in the first half of play. But now second down and 18 here. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock is rolling. Texas Southern leading 24-20. Golden Lions have a second down and 18 from their own 17. Rolling in motion from right to left. Terrell going to throw it. Man open over the middle. It's Willie Young. Young sprints quickly up to the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. A gain of about 18 and enough, just enough for a first down. Boy, he caught that and he was sprung out of there like a rocket. Quickly went north to south, picked up the first down. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the Golden Lion 35, 1st and 10. Terrell fakes a hard count there. Now looks to the sideline, barks something to his offensive lineman. And they just get the snap here on the last play of the quarter. Big running room right side as Traylon Willis gets to the edge. Picks up 11 yards, but another flag is down. And the Golden Lions have had a lot of penalties here tonight. Some big ones. The second big holding penalty on this drive. This one's going to negate an 11-yard first down run. Instead of 1st and 10 at the 46, they're going to have a 1st and 20. And that's almost like a 20-yard penalty. And that was the last play of the quarter, but I'm not sure if the quarter can end on a penalty. Both bands playing at the same time now. Not sure if they ended the quarter or not. They're going to play it with no time left. They'll have one more snap here, but 1st and 20 for the Golden Lions now back at their own 25 instead of 1st and 10 at the 45. So what turns out to be about a 20-yard holding penalty for the Golden Lions. Going to throw it here on 1st and 20. Nobody open. Terrell takes it. Running room, 35, 40. Big play up to the 45. On 1st and 20, they're going to call him down at the 44, a gain of 19. And that will end the third quarter of play. But a 19-yard quarterback keeper from Marcus Terrell will end the third quarter as a man was shaken up. I believe that is the end of the third quarter. It is. So we will step aside at the end of 3. Texas Southern 24, UAPB 20. The Golden Lions have the football when we start the fourth quarter after this timeout.
Nice.
Can I help you? Keep your eyes on the road, bro. You've got a lot to see. Oh my, oh my. Whatever it is distracting you, it ain't worth dying for, son. You've got a life to live.
Here we go. Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the road, bro. We've got a lot to see. Oh my, oh my. Keep your eyes on the road, bro.
Welcome back inside of Golden Lion Stadium. Tim Stubbs here. Glad to bring it to you along with UAPB-TV sports crew and 89.7 KUAP. 24-20, 4-point lead for Texas Southern. First play of the fourth quarter is going to go to Kyle Coleman. He's got a first down catch up to the Tiger 47-yard line. And that's the third catch of the game for Kyle Coleman. Now 3 catches for Coleman, his second first down grab. 3 catches for about 40 yards. So he's had a good night, and they're trying to get the ball more to him. You can see his playmaking ability. So 1st and 10 for the Golden Lions at the Tiger 47. Handoff Willis right side, breaks a tackle up to the 45. Gain of 3 on the play. Golden Lions penalties tonight now, 9 penalties for 90 yards. Just 1 penalty for 8 yards for Texas Southern. That's a pretty big stat in this game. Texas Southern now with 259 total yards, UAPB 258. Doesn't get much tighter than that. Marcus Terrell tonight, 11 of 21, 147 yards. One interception. Been sacked once. He's going to keep it here on a quarterback keeper, try to get to the edge on the right. Only gets about a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 13-27 and counting, early fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. As we've gone back and forth, it was 13-7 UAPB at halftime. And a wild third quarter with a plethora of big plays. Hanley, the leading rusher for UAPB after 3 quarters, 12 totes, 53 yards. Marcus Terrell, 7 carries for a net of 31. Nicholas Woodfork, 5 for 15 and 2 touchdowns. Gonna throw it here, rolling right, almost picked, probably should have been picked. And again, they were going for Kyle Coleman, who was open, but there was coverage there at the last second. And breaking on the ball was Dondre Dobbins, a sophomore from Scotlandville, Louisiana. Almost picked it off. So that's gonna bring up 4th and 5, and UAPB thinking about going for it here. And they will go for it, as they are at the Texas Southern 43-yard line, I believe. Nope, they're going to punt it. Check that. They will punt it. Let's see here what. We're going to have a timeout called by Texas Southern maybe, or UAPB. The play clock was winding down, and they took a delay of game to give them a little extra room to punt it here. But it has been a little bit of an adventure tonight punting the ball. Guth had one partially blocked back in the second quarter. Then he had one cleanly blocked that set up an easy touchdown for Texas Southern in the third quarter. So now Texas Southern's going to call a timeout. So a delay of game and then a timeout called by Texas Southern. With 12:50 remaining, fourth quarter. (24-20). Texas Southern leading by 4. UAPB is going to punt it away here when we come back here from this timeout in just a second, as Golden Lions trying to find a way somehow, some way, pull this one out. Punting tonight, it has not been good, as we mentioned. Guth has 3 punts, but only an average of 28 yards. He's had a couple blocked. His longest was just 39 yards. Whereas the Texas Southern punters averaging 47 yards a punt. Third down conversions still not very good tonight for UAPB, just 3 of 11. 4 of 9 for Texas Southern on third down. The Golden Lions are 2 for 2 on fourth down. Texas Southern 0 of 2 on fourth down. Dobbins back deep. They do get the punt off. Pretty good kick here by Guth. Dobbins calls a fair catch from the 7, then he drops it. Ball is a battle for it at about the 6. Dobbins dropped it, tried to jump back on it. A couple of Golden Lions were fighting for it, and UAPB is saying they got it. Waiting on the official to give us the final word, and there it is. The Golden Lions have recovered the fumble. Dobbins muffed the punt, and it looks like it was recovered by Jamal Hundley, I believe. Jamal Hundley, a senior defensive back, has recovered it at the 6-yard line. So the bizarre big plays continue. We have seen a little bit of everything. And now the Golden Lions are in business here. And it's going to be a 1st and goal here for UAPB after the recovered fumble on the punt by Dobbins. It had been Malik Crossback returning the punts. And now Dobbins is put in the game, and then he fumbles. So UAPB with a golden opportunity here. They'll have a 1st and goal from the 6 when we're set. The Tigers, some late substitutions. But they have yet to put the ball down and set it. 12:38 to go, 4th quarter. The Golden Lions trail Texas Southern 24-20, but have a great chance here to retake the lead. See if they can make Texas Southern pay for their sins after the fumbled punt by Dobbins. So here we go. 1st and goal from the 6. Woodfork to the left. Willis to the right. They'll fake it. Quarterback keeper Terrell diving down to the 1. And then the ball came loose here at the tail end of the play. They're saying it was a clean fumble. Terrell felt like he was down. Monty Coleman runs out on the field at the 12-yard line. Monty Coleman just throws his hat down, screaming at the officials saying Terrell was down. And it did appear that he was down. And they're going to say clean fumble. Texas Southern recovers at the 1. My goodness. Monty Coleman is livid on the sideline. And I don't blame him. It looked like Terrell was down. He was stretching for extra yardage. It appeared that his knee was down as he was stretching for the goal line. And then the ball was knocked out very late. And there is no replay to reverse it in this situation, and that's a shame. And that's going to erase a huge play here. The Golden Lions were about to have a 2nd and goal from the 1, trying to go in for the go-ahead touchdown. Instead, it's going to be Texas Southern football. They'll spot it at the Texas Southern 2-yard line. Monty Coleman is fired up on the sideline, and I don't blame him a bit. That is terrible. What a huge play in this game. So right when the Golden Lions get a chance to take the lead, boy, look at Monty there on our monitor. He looks like he is ready to play for the Redskins again. He is fired up. Hand off right side to get a little breathing room out over the 5 up to the 7. I don't blame him. I saw it as soon as it happened, and it looked like he was down. And then there was a late fumble at the tail end of the play. It appeared Marcus Terrell was down by contact, and it looked like his knee was down, and boy, that's a shame. Instead of the Golden Lions getting set to retake the lead here in the fourth, now Texas Southern's got the ball. That is a huge swing of events here. The Golden Lions are going to have to rally and be resilient and overcome. Bad break. Handoff, right side, not much there. Going to bring up third and about 5. Coach Coleman signaling into the defense and see if they can get this football back, get good field position, and make Texas Southern punt from their own end zone here. You got to just keep grinding, keep fighting, even when bad breaks happen. Persevere, overcome. The Golden Lions are going to have to do that tonight. But a big 3rd and 5 here. Texas Southern at their own 7. Bowen takes the snap from his own end zone, going to go deep up top. He's got his big receiver open, and he drops it. Trying to make a one-handed catch. Dave White was battling the big 6'7" receiver, and Griffin had a step on him, went up with his right hand to corral a one-handed catch, and then he tried to bring it in with 2 hands, but he couldn't do so as he was falling to the ground. They went up top, man coverage. White did a good job. The big 6'7" receiver on a jump ball could not bring it in. So a big stop there for the Golden Lions after a bad break. They do force a 3 and out. And we'll see if the Golden Lions can get a good return here. Should get good field position as TSU is going to be punting from their own end zone. High kick. Fair catch called by Rowland at the 44. So good field position for the Golden Lions. They're still in good shape, but you'd rather have a 2nd and goal from the 1 than 1st and 10 from your 44. But a lot of game left here. 10:57 to play in this one. It's been a wild one. This SWAC rivalry game, 24-20, UAPB down 4. With the ball at the TSU 44, 1st and 10. Keyshawn Williams in the game, the lone back. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Gonna hand off to Williams. A little bit of room up the middle, and then fumble again at the tail end of the play. They strip it out at the 30. At the 41, but they may call Keyshawn Williams down. They're going to say forward progress stopped before the fumble. They blew it dead, so no fumble. My goodness. And this bizarre game has had a little bit of everything. Interceptions, kickoff returns, fumbles galore, block punts. We've seen just about everything in this game. The Golden Lions are hanging in there and trying to battle with 10:06 to go here in the 4th. And now the clock is running for some reason. I guess they're going to roll off some more time. The clock continues to run. They stop it at 9:55, but about 9 seconds rolled off there during this timeout. 24-20. Now they're going to reset it to 10:15. They reset the play clock and the game clock. 10:15 remaining in the game. It will be a 2nd down and 7 when we resume play here for UAPB as they trail Texas Southern 24-20. Pretty decent crowd on hand here tonight. What's turned out to be a great night. And a good game. Fake the handoff on the end around, stepping up in the pocket. Terrell goes deep up the right side, had a man open but missed him. That would have been 6. Overthrew his intended receiver, Paris Mack, freshman, redshirt freshman from Pine Bluff High School. And he had a step, but he overthrew him by about a yard. Maybe got his right hand on the pass, but it would have taken a miraculous catch to pull that in. But a missed opportunity, better thrown ball, that could have been a touchdown. 3rd and 7 now from the 42. No backs, they'll spread them out here. Kyle Coleman in the slot to the left, play clock winding down. UAPB's got to burn a timeout. I believe that's their second timeout. They had to burn one on the first play of the second half. And now they have to use one there as the play clock was down to 1. So if they didn't burn it, it would have been a delay of game and made it 3rd and 12. Instead, it's 3rd and 7. Let's see if they can find Kyle Coleman open here. They've tried to go to him a couple of times, and Terrell has forced a couple of passes. One was picked off, one was almost picked off as they've been trying to get the ball to Coleman. Try to get a matchup with him maybe on a linebacker and use his athletic ability in space, but they're able to do it. He's got 3 catches for 40 yards, a couple of first down grabs. He'll line up to the slot in the left this time, 2 wide to the right. No backs, going to spread them out here, and if not, we'll see if Terrell can run it for the first down. He'll take the snap. Looking left, in trouble, sacked. Sacked back at the 49. So the Golden Lions are going to have to punt it. Good coverage downfield. And the Tigers able to get a push up front on a 4-man rush. Collapse the pocket and sack Terrell back at the 49. They're actually going to give him forward progress at the 47. So Guth on to punt it away. 9:25 and counting left in this one and starting to get late. Boy, and that questionable fumble down at the 1-yard line moments ago looms very large, and a very questionable play whether Terrell was down or not, and it appeared that he was. The Golden Lions got a bad break. Good punt here as it's going to roll inside the 10-yard line and then down close to the 5. They're going to say UAPB touched it too early, actually. The ball was still rolling, and the Golden Lion touched it at about the 9. It would have rolled down to the 5, but it was prematurely touched by the special teams. 9:02 to play. Anybody's ball game. Texas Southern will take over 1st and 10 at their own 9, leading 24-20 over UAPB here on the road. Bowen takes the shotgun snap, handoff. Robinson tries to get to the edge on the right side. 2 flags come in. Robinson, nice cut back, 30, 35, 40. Robinson midfield, foot race, pushed out of bounds by Mitchell at the TSU 40-yard line. But it's all going to come back. It's going to be a hold penalty, and that's going to negate a 50-yard run by Robinson. That's big. Instead of first down at the UAPB 40, the 50-yard run will come back and should be half the distance to the goal line and put them in around the 5. And that is a massive penalty for Texas Southern. So they'll replay first down, make it 1st and 15 from just inside the TSU 5. With 8:49 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Bowen this time under center. Takes the snap, Handoff straight ahead. Pretty good gain over the 10 to the 11. Getting the carry this time was 26, Brad Woodard, freshman from Lamarck, Texas. Kevin Carter on the stop for UAPB. Bring up second down and 8. Gain of 7 there on first down. 8 minutes remaining as Monty Coleman looks on. Golden Lions keep grinding. Stretch play left, trying to get to the edge, and big hit. Big hit at the 14-yard line. That was by the Golden Lions. Jamal Hundley, the senior from Trussville, Alabama. He was the one who recovered that fumbled punt a little bit ago. He comes up with a big hit. Short gain of about 2 there. Bring up 3rd and 6. .720 and counting. The Golden Lions would love to get the football back right here. Force them to punt. Get good field position too. Ball spotted at the 14 of TSU on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, delayed handoff, big hole. 25, 30, 35, forced out of bounds by Rayford at about the 47. And a big gain by Brad Woodard. Left side opened up, and you could have driven a diesel to the left side. I mean, it was a gaping hole. So 1st and 10, that was a big conversion on 3rd down. Gets Texas Southern deep out of their own territory. Handoff, right side stacked up hard, no gain. That was Woodard again. Joshua Smith and Duncan in there on the stop for the Golden Lions. Brings up 2nd down and 10. But the clock continues to melt away at 6:20 remaining. Second down and 10. TSU at their own 46. Bowen takes the snap, looks left, going for his big receiver, and well covered. Left side incomplete at the 25, and Griffin was blanketed by Jamal Hundley, who's had a nice game tonight for UAPB, and some barking going on, pushing and shoving after the play up front by the Big Uglies. Both lines are getting after it. Stops the clock at 6:01, brings up 3rd down and 10. Another big play. A late flag came in here at about the 43. And a big personal foul and sportsmanlike conduct on Texas Southern. That's their big offensive lineman, Glenn Jackson. That's going to push them back quite a bit here. That's a 15-yard penalty. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 25 now, I believe. The ball is going to be spotted at the TSU 32. They need to get to the Golden Lion 43 for a 1st down. Clock runs at 5:45 left. Texas Southern leading 24-20. They'll have a 3rd and 25 here. Bad snap. Bowen has got it back at the 20. DeMarcus Berry had him for a moment. He's able to get out of his grasp and then fight for extra yardage up to the 37. Still plenty short of a 1st down, but Berry had him. But he only had just the shirt tail, and he kind of drug him for a couple of yards, and he was able to break free, or that would have been a huge loss, as it was a bad snap to Bowen out of the shotgun. He went back about 8 yards, picked it up, and fought for a little bit of yardage. But Texas Southern's going to punt it away here. Good snap. High, beautiful kick here. Mitchell calls a fair catch. And then a little bump after the play. Mitchell was asking for a penalty. He called a fair catch, and then one of the TSU players kind of chest bumped him shortly after that. Mitchell was wanting a personal foul, but he didn't get it. The Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10. With 4:47 remaining, this could be their final shot here. At least with having a little time to work with, where you don't have to panic and come up with really tough plays. You can kind of run your normal offense here. They'll start at their own 19, trailing 24-20. Handoff Williams. Nice cutback, little jitterbug move up to the 20, push forward to the 21, 22-yard line. Powell continues to move. Big surge from Williams. He didn't stop and got a little help from the line there. Ends up being a gain of almost 6. Turned something in, or went from nothing to something. A nice play as he continues to spark the Golden Lions as a freshman. Traylon Willis now will be the back. 4:08 and counting, as it is winning time. Golden Lions down 4. Coleman in motion from right to left. Pocket breaks down, big running room, however, at the 45 up to the 46, and a first down, quarterback keeper. As Terrell has looked good running the ball. Started off great passing, but he's had some nice runs as well as multi-dimensional dual threat quarterback. Makes another nice play and a first down for the Golden Lions at the 46-yard line. Stops the clock for a moment with 3:47 left, with UAPB trailing by 4. Now they're up to the line of scrimmage. They're set. Shotgun formation, Willis in the back. Coleman in motion from left to right. Handoff Willis. He's hit immediately, and forward progress is going to give him a gain of 2, and then he's driven backwards about 8 yards, but his forward progress gives him a gain of 2. First man to meet him pretty much right off the bat was Kendall Caro. Big freshman defensive lineman, 6'3", 300-pounder out of Austin, Texas. But a gain of 2, but the clock runs now, 3:08 and counting. The Golden Lions at their own 48-yard line. They need to get to the 44 of Texas Southern for a first. Man in motion is Coleman. Looking right, going to dump it off to Willis. Then he cuts back and then taken down from behind at the 49-yard line. Only maybe a no gain. Not much there. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 coming up here. 2:36 and counting. Golden Lions got to be looking at 4-down territory here as they're right at midfield. Trailing by 4 with 2:25 and counting left in the game. Play clock is down to 10. Again, Coleman in motion. Terrell takes the snap, looks right, throws right, caught, first down. And out of bounds at the TSU 38-yard line. A big 3rd down conversion for the Golden Lions. Stops the clock at 2:04. And that was Willie Young again making a play. Little quick out pattern. Marcus Terrell hit him right on the money, and a nice catch. Big play there for Willie Young. The Golden Lions move the chains. Here's the snap, shotgun on first down. Pump fake, pocket collapses, gets rid of it at the last second to Willis. Willis up to the 32-yard line, a gain of about 6 or 7 here. Clock runs at 1:37 and counting. Golden Lions are going to have to move. 1:30 and counting. It's taken too long. 1:20 and counting. They're still 32 yards away from a score. Stafford in motion. Shotgun, going to throw it. He's got Willie Young. Young at the 25, and then down there it's going to be a first down. Stops the clock at 1:05. But they're going to have to hurry to the line of scrimmage, as I believe the Golden Lions may be out of timeouts here. The scoreboard is wrong a lot on the number of timeouts. You look at that timeout they called at the beginning of the third quarter, that looms large right now. 53 seconds and counting. Going to throw it. Up top, right side, jump ball in the end zone, incomplete. They were going for Willie Young, thrown behind him a bit. He climbed the ladder, had a hand on it, but it would have taken a one-handed Liddell Beckham-style catch to pull that in. Not happening there. Stops the clock at 48 seconds. Second down and 10. Clock is stopped. UAPB trails 24-20. They'll have a second and 10 at the TSU 24. The Golden Lions down 4. Every play looms large from here on out. Here's Terrell. Rolls left, throw back right. Tipped in the air, caught by Coleman at the 20. Looks for a block. Coleman still fighting for yards, and then he's going to be stacked up back at the 22. 34 seconds and counting. And let's see if Golden Lions may have caught timeout. Yeah, I believe that's their last timeout. Coaching staff, they huddle up the whole team now at the 25-yard line. A big entire team meeting, offense and defense, as Monty Coleman is trying to rally the troops with 36 seconds left, and that ball was tipped. Kyle Coleman had some room. It was tipped, and then he had to wait on it to come out of the air. Then he caught it, and he was going left and right, frontwards, backwards, just fighting for yards before he was taken down for a short gain at the 23-yard line. So it's going to be third down and 9, maybe 8 here with 36 seconds left. UAPB down 24-20, trying to pull out another thrilling victory. Crowd getting into it. 36 seconds remaining. The Golden Lions down 24-20. Ball spotted at the 23 of Texas Southern. Now the officials are blowing the whistle, and timeout called Texas Southern. So TSU calls a timeout following the Golden Lion timeout. My goodness, what a game. Give me a moment. Some of a shout out. Alicia Dorn, our mass communication help back in the KUAP studio, along with Finley Hill and our crew here, TV sports crew for UAPB. Shelley, Roby, Ingram, Randy Kelley, Roger Robinson, Samuel Harmon, Ariana Carmichael, our crew this evening, along with myself. "36 seconds remaining. Anything can happen, somehow, some way. The Golden Lions trying to pull it out here. 36 seconds left. UAPB trails 24-20 at the TSU 23. Third down and 9. Going to throw it. Looking left. Caught. It's Willie Young. Then he goes backwards. Oh, Young had it at the 15. He was trying to find some space. And by doing so, he lost about 3 or 4 yards, going to bring up 4th down. He caught it about 2 yards shy of the first, but then he went backwards. 15 seconds left. It's 4th and 5. The Golden Lions are going to have to go for it right now. 10 seconds left. Do or die. Here we go. Terrell rolls to his right. Could be the final play of the game. Throws it up in the end zone for the win. Deflected and incomplete. Intercepted Texas Southern on the final play of the game. And that's how it's going to end. My goodness. The clock started to get away from the Golden Lions, and then it turned out to be the final play because UAPB did not have a timeout. That timeout they had to waste at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Boy, you would have loved to have had it there. Willie Young had caught it on 3rd down, trying to fight for extra yardage. Stayed in play, so the clock continued to run. And the Golden Lions snapped it with 11 seconds remaining with the clock running. Terrell scrambled, rolled to his right, and had to throw up a prayer in the end zone, and it was intercepted with no time left. What a game, a thrilling finish, but not in the favor of the Golden Lions. And you can look back at so many things in this game. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, and you look back at some tough moments. You go back to that 1st and goal from the 6. Early in the 4th quarter, UAPB was down 24-20, and it looked like the Golden Lions were going to go in for the lead. Marcus Terrell appeared to be down at the 1. A late fumble on that play. I thought he was down. He thought he was down. I know Monty Coleman thought he was down. And they called it a fumble, and Texas Southern took over at the 1-yard line, turning away UAPB what would have been a go-ahead touchdown in the 4th quarter. Instead, it comes down to one final play, and it was intercepted in the end zone, and that's how this game ends. A heartbreaking loss, but a well-fought game, and I saw a lot of improvement by UAPB tonight, but in the end, it was not enough. We're going to wrap things up here from Golden Lions Stadium in a wild SWAC thriller. Texas Southern steals one on the road here at UAPB. 24-20 is the final. For our crew back in the studio and our TV crew here at the stadium, I'm Tim Stubbs saying so long, good night, and go Lions.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.